Hi guys, my name is Beth. You call me Beth, you call me Beskies, you call me Beth Ann. It don't matter, boo. It's up to you. I'm fine with anything. This is my first YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Urban Decay All-Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. Full coverage matte finish. So for waterproof, I guess we'll start off with, yes, this foundation is definitely waterproof. It's so hard to get off, even with a makeup wipe. I'm sitting here just like going like that, so for like 10 minutes it's really hard to get off. Long wear, I would say it's a long wear, but it comes off in certain spots. Like for me, my problem area is my nose. Like my nose, I don't know what it is, but it always comes off. You probably can't see it because I have highlighter on top of it because I touched it up before the video. But well, not my foundation, just the highlighter. But so I don't know. You might be able to kind of see it like right there and stuff. So I mean, if you're like me, it might not work right there. And I set my foundation, I set it with what is it called, Dermablend, the original translucent powder, and I feel like that powder works really good, and this still comes off. I feel like it almost comes off because this foundation is not lightweight at all. It's actually very heavy. I was putting it on earlier at 12 p.m. I want to say, and as soon as I put it on with my Real Techniques beauty sponge, I like looked at my husband and I was like, look at my face. This is so cakey, and he even agreed too. And so if you like the lighter side of foundations, I don't recommend this at all. Just for starters, don't even try it because you're gonna want your money back. Even like, I don't know if you get samples or whatever, but oh, sorry. I definitely would not get it. For me, I wear the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, so that's medium coverage. This is full. And I feel like this is so much coverage that it's almost not even necessary. I have freckles all over my face. I have like a mole right here. I mean, obviously I'm having a little trouble with my skin right here. And this covers it good, but honestly, with my Estee Lauder, it's medium coverage. It's not as heavy. It covers up just as good. So I would give that one a shot as well. But okay, so full coverage, we went over that. It's full coverage. It's just thick as fuck. It's thicker than a Snicker. Matte finish, yes, it's matte. It's very matte. And for my skin type, honestly, I know people like, they're like, oh, I have oily skin and blah blah. One day I'll have oily skin, the next day I'll have dry skin, and then the next day I will have what is it called? Wow, I just had a brain fart. Matte. I mean, oh my gosh, what is wrong with my head? Jesus Christ. Oily, combination, and dry. Okay, so then the next day I'll have dry and combination. Fuck, just ignore that whole part. But pretty much I have all of it. My skin is like literally all of that. So it just like, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know what's wrong with my skin, but so I'm able to try like a lot of different foundations because of that reason. What else about this? Oh, and just to let you guys know, completely forgot to tell you guys this. I'm in the shade 2.0. So, and I feel like I'm pretty fair. This does oxidize. Oh my gosh, this oxidizes like crazy. Like, let me see if I could, let me show you guys. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. Okay, in a couple minutes I will show you guys what it looks like, so just remember that. Okay. It oxidizes, so when you go to pick your color, if you want to try it, I recommend getting samples from Sephora instead of buying a whole thing like me and then you don't even like it. So yeah, go to Sephora first, try to figure out your shade. I don't want to bash anyone, but every time someone tries to color match me, they don't get my shade and I go home and I look like a Oompa Loompa. So yeah, try to have like a friend with you, just get a second opinion. But yeah, just remember that it does oxidize. I'd want to say like a shade or two darker. Let's see. And then I know the colors that end with a 0 are warm, and then the colors that end with like a 0.5 are neutral to cool. So if you're like on a pinker side of like your skin and everything, go with the 0.5s. Excuse me, sorry. I self tan, so I don't know if you guys can obviously tell, maybe not from my hands, but I do self tan, and so I'm more on the warmer side. Let's see, if I could give this a rating 0 through 10, I would have to give it maybe like a 5. I don't know. I've been using the Estee Lauder Double Wear for 2 years now and nothing can compare. You know how like us girls though, like we try something, we love it, and then we want to change it for some odd reason, knowing that like we love that, but we just want to change it because we're bored with it, and then it doesn't work, and then we go back to the one that we've been using for years. So yeah, I mean, I would recommend this like if you're going out like just for the night or something, but I mean, if you work or something or anything like that, honestly, yeah, it's full coverage, but at the end of the day, that doesn't weigh out like the cons of this foundation. It melts, it's thick, like summertime comes, no. So yeah, what else? I did apply it with a sponge. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but I don't really like brushes. For some reason it doesn't work good on my skin, so I use a sponge, and this foundation was so cakey earlier that I used the sponge and then I went over it again with like the plain wet side. It was just too much for me, and I do like coverage, so it does feel heavy. Does it, I wonder if it does it transfer? Let's see. I don't know. It doesn't transfer too bad, and you guys saw how much I just pressed on my face, so that's good. Let's see. Okay, it's not picking up in the camera, I don't think. You might be able to tell that it oxidized a little. Oh, you know what? It might just be because I put a thick color on. So this is, I mean, a thick coat on. This is a perfect example. This is it wet. This is it dry. Those are two completely different shades. So just be careful when you're picking your color. But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say about this foundation. I don't know if I'm missing anything that like I'm wanting to go over, but if you guys have any questions, comment below. Also comment your guys' favorite foundation and what you guys think about this one if you guys have tried it. Like, subscribe, smash that bell button, support your girl. But thank you guys, and you guys have a blessed day. Goodbye.